The Truman State men picked up a big road win as they defeated Maryville 97-81. The Bulldogs had 5 players in double figures. The news was also good for the women as they won it 69-54. They are now 9-8 on the year. In high school basketball, the Macon boys hosted Centralia. Macon in white. Nate Waller is a baller. Nice hop step for 2. Marty Clayton would get those 2 back on the drive for the visitors. We had ourselves a pretty good ball game. John Durant would come off the screen and he would knock it down. This is a young Macon team. However, youth would not be served tonight. Centralia wins it 47-45.
Fairfield was at home tonight for its final game of a 4-game homestand. PCM was tonight's opponent. Fairfield looking for its 4th win of the year. First quarter action here. Tristan Waugh misses here, but Carson Crowell is there for the putback, and Fairfield gets on the board. Later in the quarter, Colin Breen left unchecked for the 3, so why not take it? And I believe he called bank. PCM leads 12-7 at that point. Final 2 minutes of the opening quarter, Adante Shagiri drops a 3-pointer. Fairfield ended the first quarter down 11 and couldn't get back into it. They fall 62-45. The 14th-ranked girls also took on PCM. The Trojans are going for its 5th straight win. Fairfield trying to get its 10th win of the year as well. Third quarter action here. Kylie Kurtz gets open, and she's able to rattle home a 3-pointer. That gives Fairfield a 39-29 lead. Fourth quarter, PCM surges back, and they take the lead. Final minute now. Brooke McLean, she gets a 3 to fall, and that gives Fairfield a 54-52 lead. Same score here. Final seconds here. A pass is stolen, and Alexis Timmons for PCM comes up with the steal and puts a prayer in, and that gives PCM a 1-point lead. Fairfield could not get another shot off at the basket, and they fall 55-54 despite 3 players in double figures.
Both Kirksville basketball teams will be home tomorrow to face Boonville. On the boys' side, look for the game to be physical.
They got a big front line. I think they're like 6'4", 6'4", 6'5", pretty athletic. So we'll have to make sure we got 5 guys crashing the boards, playing good, solid defense, and hopefully we can come out and hit some shots.
The Kirksville girls will start out the big court-warming night of basketball. Over the last couple of weeks, the Tigers have played better in stretches. Now they just need to play hard for 4 quarters.
I think we're improving. I think some people have seen it, we've seen it, and we'd like to see it for 4 quarters and not just a half or 2.5 quarters, and hopefully we can transfer what we're doing in practice into game time.
The Scotland County boys lost to South Shelby last night at the North Shelby tournament. A coaching point at practice today was...
We want to limit teams to 1 shot, and we don't have a lot of size on the floor this year, so in order to be able to do that, we got to have a commitment from all 5 on the floor.
In high school bowling, it was senior day for Ottumwa as they hosted Mount Pleasant and Dowling Catholic. Ottumwa's Tyler Lyons would average a 166 on the day. Here's a spare for Tyler Crambilt. He averaged a 207. Dylan Clark was the story. He rolled a 278. He was 1 strike away from perfection. Ottumwa wins it. Mount Pleasant was second. In girls action, Karen Davidson averaged a 206 for Ottumwa, while Kayla Davidson topped the field with a 219. Ottumwa won it. Mount Pleasant was second. Teresa's up next with final weather. Stay with us.